alphabet community shit that's going down, these unrighteous decrees and legislation they're passing, you know, to come upon our children and shit. Okay, that's why everybody out here is drinking that wine, man. So such as the leaders, so are the people out here, man. This is why this place must be destroyed. Thus said Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
I got something real quick. I got two actually real quick, bro. All right, this Psalms 12 and 8, just to back your point, because the brother just read, basically as a judge is what manner of ruler the
kings or the people.
Sirach 10 and 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are the officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such as all that dwell therein.
Yep, and what manner of ruler is ruler of the city is Esau, a wicked one, man. It's Psalms 12 and 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest man are exalted. You see, and who was that vile man? The scriptures talk, the brother quoted about their repentance. No, let nobody vow a profane person as Esau Edom, man. They're viler than the earth. The book of Job says that, man.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
That means there ain't no balance in the land.
Yep.
He said walk wicked on both sides. Man, no balance in the land. Yeah, the wicked, see?
And it says that and
Proverbs 11:1.
some is exalted. What did it say about was exalted?
That proves his kingdom is unbalanced.
Yep.
So Proverbs 11:1 says it's abomination to have a false balance. You see?
That's right.
Right. And there's been so much left-hand bullshit that's been going on.
Yeah.
That's why the Heavenly Father's a God of balance. So there's been a lot of heavy left-hand shit that's been happening out here in the world. And hence the reason why everything is backwards and upside down and off scale.
Yeah.
I got that. This Psalms 12 and 18 and 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted.
And one of the examples of a vile man being exalted is Bruce Jenner, man. Caitlyn, so-called, man. You know, he's exalted in this place, man. You know, big upped. Oh, he's so brave. That's not brave, man. You know, becoming a faggot, a woman, cutting your rod off is brave. You know what I'm saying? That's a vile act, man. You know, so the vilest men are exalted in this place, man, proving exactly who this is talking about.
Goddamn devil.
Devil, man.
And then on top of that, where is it in Denver or whatever? Mount Rushmore? Don't Edomite faces put up there on high. You see what I'm saying? That's a very proud statement you did, man.
Exactly.
So it's talking about you and your people. You got
Slaughterhouse
Mountain. You got Salaki, bro.
That vile.
Okay, good. I got some.
This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 6. It says, "For the vile person will speak felony, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord," which they always do, man. You know, these devils have made statements like the Most High impregnating Mary. You know, all kind of that. Bro, they're wicked as hell, man.
I'm pretty down. Go ahead, finish.
It says, to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the souls of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail, man. And the drink of the thirsty is talking about the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent, man. Right. You're the thirsty, man, and the drink that he's giving you is caused you to fail because it's not true living water, man.
That's right.
You know?
But I got a quick going into both of what y'all brothers were saying, man.
Christianity. Go ahead, huh?
This Psalm 73 and verse 9 in the NLT. It says they boast against the very heavens, and their words strut throughout the earth. And so the people are dismayed and confused, drinking in all their words. Their wine, man. Their wine of Babylon, drinking in all the words of Esau, man. Taking on them philosophies, man. You know? Which shows you that they liken the scriptures liken philosophies and knowledge unto food, bread, unto wine. You know? Hey, man. And it's clear to see, like the scriptures say, hey, the Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand to make all the earth to drink it.
Right.
You see? Everybody is drinking upon the wine of Babylon, man. They got damn booms for them. You know? They got booms for them.
Wild Out Road, Kool-Aid,
Mad Dog
2020.
They got that shit in the fucking gold cup with rubies on it.
Slit Smoke Liquor.
Boom for them,
St. Ives, 8 Ball, don't get me going. Bush.
Shit, boom for them, nigga. You stop, nigga. You know? Got everybody drunk. Everybody got a headache and mad, man.
Right.
Through.
That's why the earth is so dysfunction as it is right now, man. Everybody listening to this goddamn devil, man. You know, which shows he is the problem, man.
Yep.
When the Lord eliminates Esau off the planet Earth, the so-called white man, all the problems of the earth is gonna stop, man.
That's right.
That's all right.
Yeah, just something to follow that up about that some revelation.
How to go?
What is that? What's
Golden Cup, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, Jeremiah 51.
you want a Revelation? Then?
17. You want that one? Yeah,
You got
The Lord
17 and 4.
Golden Cup and the Lord.
What you want a Revelation or Jeremiah? You got
I
it.
think it's Jeremiah.
You got
Jeremiah
51 and 7. Yeah, yeah.
It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
There it is, all the earth drunken off of that wine, man, those philosophies, man. You know, the whole earth has drank of this devil's, this man's philosophies, man. Now everybody is upset, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
There it is, man. The nations are mad, man. As a matter of fact, Revelations 11, and if somebody can real quick, Revelations 11 and verse 18, I think it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, we can grab that.
Keep going.
Yeah, come.
Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
And Babylon is not going to be healed, man. That balm represents an ointment for healing, man. You know what I'm saying? Which this place is beyond healing, man. You know, the infrastructure is through. That's why buildings are falling, bridges are collapsing. You know, the earth will just open up. You know, sidewalks got cracks in them everywhere because this nigga got concrete all over the planet Earth, man.
Fucking Achilles hurting right now.
Right. That's why your back and everything is hurting, man. You stand on this shit for a few minutes and you're gonna start, you know, you see brothers, you know,
Young brothers.
young brothers, man.
Yeah.
You know, young men out here feeling the results of this shit, man. You know, because it's not the natural way, man. You're supposed to be on the earth, man. The earth sends out a vibration.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? A spiritual vibration, and we're connected to the earth, man. And this devil knows that, man. You know.
If I could also make a point, you know, if you go and read Daniel the 2nd chapter, and it talks about those 10 toes, which are mixed with iron and clay.
Myron Clay.
Which, you know, those 10 toes came out of America. Shit, that's concrete, bro. Like, you gotta put rebar, which is iron, and you mix it with the concrete.
Right.
You know, which makes that concrete, you know, once it cures, it sets.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still, you know what I'm saying, out of all the nations throughout the whole world, it shows you the condition of that kingdom. You know? I just wanted to throw that out there.
No, and that's beautiful.
That's what's
Jesse,
up.
when you go into the history even of the Edomites, especially, you know, the first empire, which was Greek, and then Rome, you know, they have a saying in Rome that the Romans were actually, you know, all roads lead to Rome, but the Romans were actually the kings of concrete, man. I was watching a documentary on that, man. You know, when you look around and you look at this place, this is literally modern day Petra, man.
Yeah.
You know, all these are caves that they're just modernly done with windows and lights and shit in them. But these are literal caves here that we living in, man.
Right.
You know, so there's nothing new under the sun, man.
Fucking mountain range. When you driving up to the city, it look like a mountain range.
Like,
Got
Yep.
different peaks and shit.
Yep.
It look
Peaks,
like a
valley,
fucking
and
mountain
lows.
range, bro.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Stacked on top of one another and shit like, you know.
This nigga cannot hide himself.
He can't.
God himself.
The
He
Lord.
still can't hide himself.
Yeah, you're right. The Lord said he would have healed Babylon.
Yep.
Meaning,
Exactly.
so if Esau would have been like, okay, here's all of the treasures back.
Right.
Here's the land. Here's y'all. We going to slavery. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
You see, he ain't gonna do that, man. So the Lord, see, he ain't gonna repent.
Yeah.
The scriptures say he's not going to repent.
Yeah.
What's that, Revelation 9? Where in Hebrews 12 he can't repent, but in Revelation 9 he's not going to. You know?
And Habakkuk says that this man cannot be satisfied.
Yep.
Okay? He put unto himself all people and all nations, man. This is why you have to understand. These people have to be beat into submission, man.
Yeah.
Period. They're not gonna give this shit up. This is why Yahweh Bashim Yahshua has to come back and literally break their ass, man, and literally beat them down in submission. That's the only way. You still want that Revelations?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is
11 and
Yep, this is Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
See, the nations are angry, man. We just read that in about they drank of the wine, you know, and the nations were mad. The nations are angry. Go ahead, Al.
Yep. the wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give a reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small, great, and shouldest destroy them that destroyeth the earth.
Esau, man. He's about to go ahead.
No, you got it, bro.
No, I'm just gonna say,
got
hey,
it.
you can clearly look around and see who the destroyer of the earth is, man. You know, poison in your air called chemtrails. You know what I'm saying? Poison in the water that they call fluoride. And they got other poisons and chemicals in it. GMO foods. You know, no nutrients in them. You know, GMO is genetically modified organisms, man. You know what I'm saying? They've changed the way of the Lord to their way, man, which is destruction, because there's no nutrients. The food, water, and air, everything essential to life is destroying you, man. So who is the destroyer of the earth? And he's literally destroying the earth itself, because with fracking and everything he's doing, pulling all the blood out of the earth, the oil, you know what I'm saying? When they clearly have cars that run by electricity and water, man. They have, did they kill that dude?
Yeah.
Hey,
You know?
Hey, these different elements that make up these different iPhones.
Yep.
All that shit.
Yeah,
He's
come from the earth.
pulling all lithium, he's pulling all that out the earth. The Lord
Right.
put that there for a purpose, man.
Exactly.
See? But Esau destroyed in plastic.
Con.
Plastic was
The worst
thing
thing
ever
ever
created.
devil, bro.
The worst thing ever
Chemicals
created.
and poison.
That nigga said it take 1,000 years for a fucking plastic bottle, one plastic bottle to deteriorate.
Right.
Yes. And they're-
Bro.
Nah, we're gonna-
Wow.
I was just gonna say, hey, like you said, you know, he is dead,
your
right?
ass out of here.
Well, he said, after they had dropped that atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, what is that dude's name? Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer.
J. Robert.
Yeah, he said, what did he say? I am become as dead.
Exactly.
You know, the destroyer of worlds.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And the dude that was sent in that plane, the I guess the captain or whatever, commander, you know, once they dropped that bomb and he saw what happened, he repented. He said, "Man, what have we done?" You know what I mean? So that's that pale horse. That's that red the red
I'm
horse,
gonna take
man.
peace from the earth.
You know, that's right. Taking peace from the earth.
That was horrific, bro.
Man.
And the Lord, hey, and that shit is a fucking water gun compared to what this nigga got now, man.
Exactly.
You see? Ain't no joke.
That's
No joke. If I may,
good.
I got this here thing I want to just bring out real quick. This is from Maurice Samuels, who is a Jewish historian, and this is what he said. We Jews are the destroyers and will remain the destroyers. Nothing you can do will meet our demands and needs. We will forever destroy because we want a world of our own.
Wow. Oh,
Hey,
man.
send that to
Come
me.
on.
That's
Yeah, send that to
literally-
me. Put
yeah,
that in
that's
the chat.
literally- yeah,
I need
con.
that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
literally. So these, you know, they're not even hiding it anymore.
Nah.
Okay, and it comes from the book You Gentiles on page 84. It's quoted. All right.
So like, read that again.
Yeah, this is
Man.
this is from Maurice Samuels, Jewish historian. We Jews are the destroyers and will remain the destroyers. Nothing you can do will meet our demands and needs. We will forever destroy because we want a world of our own.
Right.
Wow.
Revelations 2:9, bro. The synagogue they are the synagogue of Satan.
Yep.
They
Hold on, one more time.
You
No,
got
make
it.
your
No,
point.
you
Make
got
your
it.
point.
I'm gonna take a pic.
One more time, bro.
Got ring over time. Okay.
That proves the Bible has validity, man.
Yep.
They, go ahead, Doc.
Okay, this is Maurice Samuel again. We Jews are the destroyers and will remain the destroyers. Nothing you can do will meet our demands and needs.
Yeah, hey, nothing you would do will meet our Habakkuk 2.
I think God, I was just going to
Brother
say
just
that.
said, he just quoted it earlier, man.
Yep.
Can never be satisfied, and is as death, man. It's as the grave, man. You know? Constantly, hey, man, it never gets enough, man.
Yep.
And Esau is, hey, these damn devils can't never get enough. That's why he's not satisfied with just having. He got the world in his hand, but Esau want to take it a step further and become your God.
Right.
You see, it's never enough. Esau wants everything. He wants to be the Most High, man.
Right.
You see?
Him mad, boy.
This is Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall." And that's Esau all day.
Yep.
You know, he just has to have his hand in somebody, bring him down, cause some kind of evil to him. You know what I'm saying? Look at the history or track record of Esau, man. When it comes to Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, man, Gaddafi, he tried to set up his own currency backed by gold. As a matter of fact, he had a lot of benefits for his country, man.
Yep.
Like pregnant women would get like a certain amount of money. students that want to go to college to get money.
Free healthcare.
Free
Free
healthcare.
healthcare.
Start a business.
Electricity was damn near free.
Yep.
You know.
Just chilling, bro.
And they took him out. And they tell you that he was like some kind of dictator or
Yeah, he was bad. Yeah.
you know, so you know, they the same thing, it's the same history, you know, Saddam bin Laden and all that, you know what I mean? The same thing. You know what I'm saying? So he's that man, or like the scriptures say that I just read, you know, and I'll read it again, I'm not gonna misquote it. It says, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause them to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. See, there goes that wine. You know what I'm saying? So they drink that wine of violence. That's the whole mentality. You know, you see, you see a big fat Edomite sitting on a chair with a chicken leg on his right hand and then a big ass cup. You know what I'm saying?
Cup of
Got his
bullshit.
shirt off for some reason.
Harry.
Sweating and shit.
Yeah, so-
Hey, y'all remember the cartoon, A Pinky in the Brain? What are you doing, Brent? Trying to take over the world. You that article right there. That's Pinky in the Brain, man.
What did he say? What we gonna do today, Pinky?
What we
The
do
same
today,
thing we
Pinky?
do
Same
every
thing
day.
we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. That nigga tell on himself. He telling himself in cartoons, and because the TV is magic. You know what I'm saying? So he tell his lies and show you his so-called left-hand prophecy and shit.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
crazy.
Because
Because he control media.
Yeah, television, you know, broadcasting, it's the same thing as, you know, you look up the word cast or casting, it's like a
spell.
sorcery, a spell. You know, all that witchcraft. So when he says broadcasting, he's pretty much saying that he's doing it in a huge scale.
Right.
You know, so that's what, you know, why he set up that whole television, satellites, you know, pushing that whole,
Putting the web out there.
yeah.
Putting the web over the people.
Goes
To
back
blind the
to
minds of the
I can't
people.
think of the name. I can't remember the name. Got it in my phone somewhere. I just would have to find it. But that's your point. I'm gonna follow that up. But go ahead.
Yeah, just one more thing too. You know, that's how, you know, it's synonymous with the way that Esau uses electricity too. You know, because the way he's got it set up, man, and you touch something or you do something wrong, you know, it'll blow up, kill some people. It'll cause some, you know, everything. The grid will shut down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see in them cartoons, you know what I'm saying, like in them old, you know, Frankenstein cartoons, they'll turn on the power, and through the cords, they'll have that evil, you know, looking thing going through the cords. You know, it's like a little cartoon. You know, it's going like this. It's got like an evil face.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Because there's demons in these grids, man.
Yep.
That's how Esau's got this set up.
Can you read that precept one more time? Then I'm gonna follow it with this.
This is back in Proverbs 4, verse 16. It says, "For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is not taken away unless they have caused some to fall."
Yeah, because this dude is the violent man in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Didn't it say something about violence?
It said, "For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence."
There it is. They drink
Drink
the wine
it.
of violence. He's the violent man, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and they can't sleep without effing some shit up, man.
Having some
You know what I'm
mischief.
saying? Exactly. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, "Woe to them, which is destruction to them," because destruction is coming to these devils, "that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands." They got time, man. The earth has been given into their hands, you know.
Yep.
They that fatness of the earth and dew from heaven, you know. This nigga has all the so-called money, man, and power. You know what I'm saying? So he's got nothing but time on his hands. So he lays in his bed at night, thinking up and devising ways to continue to destroy you jakes, man, on
right.
a daily basis, man, because it's in the power of his hands. He's got the time to do so. And it says, very next verse, one more verse out. It says, "And they covet fields." Covet means, you know, it is against the Lord. You desire to have. We went over that in Habakkuk. Everything that somebody else has, this nigga wants, man.
Yep.
You know, this nigga owns the diamond district, but he won't. If you got a few diamonds, he wants your diamonds. You know. So they covet fields and take them by violence, because he's the violent man. and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man, which they did exactly that. They oppressed the nation of Israel and took their heritage. Now they're the so-called, well, not so-called, they're the so-called Israelites, which they don't say Israelites, they say Jewish. Where the rest of the tribes at, man? You know?
Right.
Hey, can you read that, bro? That point, they said something about
Like
the
for
morning
the
is
bottom.
light.
Con. This is
Yeah,
Micah
yeah,
chapter
yeah.
2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
All right, this Job 24 and 14. The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. Yeah, see? Fucking murderers.
Yeah,
man.
where's that out?
Yeah, man.
Job 24 and 14.
Woo!
See?
Nice.
Hey man, Esau can't hide himself, man.
Gang.
The Lord brought his man, starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone and like-minded man on down that's teaching the correct doctrine, man, out here to reveal this man. All this is just revealing that's happening through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
You see?
You in Job, Salaki.
No, I'm in
Finish
Job.
your point.
No, that was it, bro.
So you in Job 24?
Yeah.
What verse was that?
That was 14.
Jump up to, what does verse 2 say?
Some remove landmarks.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to the landmarks. Yeah, Con.
Yeah, that goes into it too.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
with
Go ahead.
that,
Okay,
you know,
bring it out.
The
Let
so-called
him read
Native
it out.
Americans, you
Yeah,
know, Gad.
You got something?
No.
You got it.
Oh, no, you
Let
got
him bring it and then you can break it down.
Okay, this is Job 24 and 2. Some remove landmarks. It says they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. It says they drive away the asses of the fatherless. They take the widow's ox for a pledge. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together.
Yeah, look at. I'll give you an example. Look at what happened with Gad. During the late 1800s, Esau was deliberately killing buffaloes because they knew that was a good source of food. I was about to say income. A good source of food for the so-called Native Americans, these Gadites, and they killed off a lot of them.
Bro, didn't they show you that in that movie, that new movie?
What
Emancipation.
No. The one that you told us about when the Gadite was cold-blooded with that.
Oh, you talking about the Predator?
The Predator. They showed you in that
Oh, yeah, that
movie.
was good. That's
They
good.
showed you
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
new,
yeah.
that
They
new
did.
Predator movie.
Yeah, they
that
did.
very
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
movie. I like that joint.
If y'all played Red Dead Redemption 2, it shows you that in there too. Like you go out, you walking around and you walk into these two guys, and you can hear them talking from a distance before you approach them. And they said that the government was paying them to kill these buffaloes so they can wipe out these Native Americans, so-called Native Americans. So it's not fiction, it's not a lie. It's out. This is history.
That's right.
You know, so that's, you know, hey, Esau just, man, bro, like things that this man does, so vile, so like under the table, grimy, scumbag type shit, you know?
Right.
Like he'll do anything to get over you, you know?
Yep. There was a picture that I was trying to find on my phone here, and it shows no, I can't find it, but it's it's my
Slack, my bad.
Oh, Slack.
But they wouldn't even take meat from the buffaloes. Man.
just
They
kill
would
it.
let them.
Just kill. Yeah,
Right
yeah.
away, just right out.
Right.
My bad.
No, and it's going into what I'm saying. I have an actual photo, and it's got to be at least 5,000 buffaloes, man, and they're on a mountain that's about as high as this building, literally. And Edomites are standing on top of it. It's a black and white picture, man.
God damn.
When they came here to America, and it's all just slaughtered buffaloes.
That,
man.
Right.
Wow.
Literally slaughtered buffaloes. I
Right.
just wanted to, yeah. And so so you know the scriptures is, you know, it's speaking out on him.
I got one for you.
Yeah,
Well, Nahum 3 and 5. Behold, I am against thee. The word behold meaning look. So the Lord telling Nahum against the wickedness, the ruler, right? He said, Nahum 3 and 5, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. So all this information coming out on this devil, the Lord is lifting up his skirts, so to speak, and showing you all kind of putrefied sores, pus coming out and shit, razor slashes, bullet wounds. So I'm just saying the Lord is lifting this man's skirt up and showing the world the shame of this devil and all the shit that he caused on the planet, man.
Yep, that's right.
Man,
got it.
like, my bad. On that same game that I'm talking about, There's actually a stone in that game. I took a picture. It's on my phone, but it has Paleo Hebrew written
On
on
that
it.
stone?
I'll send it on the chat.